Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Monday, October 15th, 2018. I'm Fredicia Liebert. In celebration of World Food Day, which is slated for tomorrow, Tuesday, 16th October, the Ministry and Department of Agriculture is hosting a week of activities. Communications Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture is Rohan Isles.
The department is having a tasting tomorrow at three particular supermarkets: Best Buy in Gingerland, Ram Supermarket and Value Mart. The products are mainly mango based, and have some dry fruits and smoothies. Of course, last year we had a similar activity, and from that our success story was our bread. We start at around 9 a.m. and so we are inviting the public to visit. If you're in the area, drop by, sample our products. We want to give you an opportunity to see, to taste what exactly we are producing at the agro-processing unit, and that is tomorrow.
The week began yesterday, Sunday 14th October, with a church service at the New Testament Church of God. Other activities for the week include the commissioning of the processing wing of the Abattoir Division on Wednesday 16th October beginning at 10 a.m. On Thursday, 17th October, will be the commissioning of the aquaponics project at Prospect Experimental Station beginning at 10 a.m. The week of activities will conclude with a sale at the George Mowbray Hanley Market Complex in Charlestown, where items from the agro-processing unit as well as the abattoir will be on sale. Isles also spoke about another activity for World Food Day.
We are planting somewhere close to 500 fruit plants in the New River area. Of course, we continue to try to alleviate erosion that is happening over in that area, and so we are planting 500 fruit trees. That has commenced already. If you're interested in helping the department to plant, if you want to volunteer, call the Department of Agriculture. They'll be willing to assist you in that regard. So 500 fruit trees in that area. We want to make a plug that these fruit trees are not to be removed. Please leave the fruit trees where they are planted. They are not for sale and they are not for taking.
The theme for World Food Day is Our Actions Are Our Future, a zero hunger world by 2030 is possible. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis is asking for the fullest understanding and cooperation of the general public in their engagement with the members of the Regional Security System, RSS, and the members of the local security forces. Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris, made that appeal on Saturday, October 13th, as he made a statement on the deployment of RSS members to the Federation.
After recent consultation with the High Command of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force and other technocrats in the Ministry of National Security, the Cabinet of Ministers of the Government of St. Kitts and Nevis has approved their recommendation to invite the Barbados-based Regional Security System, RSS, to deploy forces to St. Kitts and Nevis. The High Command of the Police has advised that the force would benefit from additional manpower at this time. The shortage of manpower affects the ability of the police to properly execute their strategic plan and has prompted the call from them for the RSS to augment the number of security personnel on the ground.
St. Kitts and Nevis is a member of the RSS and financially contributes to the functioning of the important regional security mechanism. That membership and financial contribution oblige the RSS to assist the Federation when necessary. The government will not hesitate to utilize all assets at its disposal to further the peace and security of the country, the Prime Minister noted.
The RSS forces began arriving in the Federation on Wednesday the 10th, 2018, and will continue to arrive into St. Kitts and Nevis in sufficient numbers to assist our ongoing efforts at ensuring citizen security and safety. RSS members are already deployed throughout the communities with local national security personnel and their presence will help local law enforcement to expand the extent of their coverage of the country. The RSS will remain in St. Kitts and Nevis for as long as necessary until the security forces advise that their presence is no longer required.
Public safety and security are the government's highest priorities, and no effort or expense will be spared in ensuring that all Kittitians and Nevisians and all who call St. Kitts and Nevis home are safe and secure, Prime Minister Harris said. The Nevis Cooperative Credit Union is this week celebrating Credit Union Week under the theme, Find Your Platinum Lining. Earlier today, a number of individuals and entities received monetary donations and scholarships from the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, NCCU, including high school students, Pink Lily Cancer Care, and the Social Services Department in the Nevis Island Administration. Londi Esdale of the NCCU presented the donation to Trudy Prentice and Frank Clark of the Social Services Department. Prentice then expressed gratitude to the institution for the donation.
On behalf of the Seniors Division, the Social Services Seniors Division, I just want to say thank you very much to the management and staff of the Nevis Credit Union, who have always been there with us, who have partnered with us over the years. And your contribution will go a very long way in helping us realizing our goals for this year. The
Pink Lily Cancer Care was also a recipient. Ken Evelyn of the NCCU presented the donation to Cindy Freeman. Tracy Paris expressed gratitude on behalf of Pink Lily Cancer Care.
I would like to say a heartfelt thank you to Credit Union. They have been supportive of Pink Lily for years now. I can't even tell you the number of years. But I just want to say a heartfelt thank you on behalf of Lee, the founder and CEO, myself, Cindy, and our other volunteers, and all the people that Pink Lily have been able to help. Because without persons like Credit Union and the general public, we can't do it by ourselves. So again, thank you very much.
Zavalicia Claxton of the NCCU presented scholarships to 2 students of the Charlestown Secondary School in the persons of Imogen Archibald and Sijante Griffin.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, committee members, management, and staff of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union, I present these scholarship awards to Imogen Archibald and Sijante Griffin. We deem this a very important investment in your future, and we know that you will in turn invest it in your education.
Ayana Brown of the Gingerland Secondary School was the final recipient of the scholarship award, which was presented by Patulia Huggins of the NCCU.
On behalf of the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union staff and board members and committee members, I would like to present to you this check as our appreciation for the work that you would have done in primary school and continue to do now you're in high school. And I hope that you will reach for the top, as our theme for this month is finding your platinum lining, and that means you should always strive to do your best.
Parents and guardians of the scholarship recipients were also present at the brief ceremony. The week of activities began on Sunday, 14th October at the Eden Brown Church of God in Butlers. Still to come, Assistant Secretary of Disaster Management calls on citizens to join efforts to build a resilient nation for a brighter future. The details after this break.
At a loss as to what's going on in Nevis? Tune into NNC on NTV. Don't worry if you don't have cable either. NNC will bring the news to you wherever you are. Facebook and Facebook Live. YouTube and YouTube Live. NevisTVOnline.com. Roku app, NTV mobile app, Smart TV, Apple TV, and any other IPTV platforms. When me ANC and you ANC, NNC.
Welcome back. Assistant Secretary with the responsibility for disaster management, Russell Jeffers, is calling on the island citizens to join the efforts of building a resilient nation for a brighter future. Jeffers made the plea when she delivered an address to mark the observance of International Day of Disaster Reduction, which is commemorated annually on October 13th. The observance recognizes the efforts of people and communities worldwide to reduce their risk to disasters and to raise awareness about the importance of disaster risk reduction.
The Nevis Island Administration continues to provide the necessary support to the Nevis Disaster Management Department to adequately promote a culture of disaster reduction, coordinate preparedness, and mitigate any impact the island may experience. The commemoration of the IDDR on Nevis is therefore meant to ensure 1. Every citizen understands the term disaster risk. 2. The strengthening of disaster risk governance to manage these risks. 3. Encourage investment in disaster risk reduction for resilience. And 4. To enhance disaster preparedness for effective response and to build back better in recovery, rehabilitation, and reconstruction.
Jeffers used the opportunity to commend the Nevis Disaster Management Department for hosting a week of public awareness activities from October 8th to 14th and implementing a 12-month multi-hazard campaign in partnership with the Ministry of Education.
This campaign involves a participatory approach where students of each primary school highlight the natural hazards that we are exposed to as an island. The students provided safety tips of what can be done before, during, and after each hazard. Additionally, the Nevis Disaster Management, in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and the United Nations Children's Fund, will be conducting a workshop to mainstream disaster risk reduction education and resilient education in the school curriculum.
The need to build our resilience and reduce the vulnerability of our society has become more crucial than ever, Jeffers also advised.
Indiscriminate disposal of waste and single-use plastics are contributory factors to blocking of drains, the development of vector-borne diseases, and the negative impacts of our marine life. These malpractices threaten our food security, our livelihoods, and our very existence. We have no choice than to develop and enhance the capacities of every individual, organizations, and communities to effectively manage our risk. Vulnerability to disasters can only be minimized through effective disaster risk reduction.
The following is an advisory from the Nevis Electricity Company Limited, NEVLEC. A power outage is scheduled for tomorrow, Tuesday, 16th October, beginning at 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Areas to be affected include Scarborough, Middleworks, Sheriffs, Holmes Hill, and areas in close proximity. NEVLEC apologizes for the inconveniences that may be caused by these outages and remind customers that in each case, service may be delayed to later than the time specified. NEVLEC wishes to remind its valued customers to take every precaution to safeguard electrical equipment at all times of interruption and restoration to the electrical supply. That's how we end this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredecia Liburd. Thank you for viewing.